Call of Duty Zombies isn't good anymore. There's no real cutscenes or real gameplay or real stuff. Shut the fuck up! They're trying, okay? He's trying. Just enjoy what we have. You know, Call of Duty wasn't even supposed to make a game this year. Treyarch, at least. This was supposed to be Sledgehammer's game. They had a year of development. They're forced to work with fucking Warzone. Just let it be. We should be grateful to have zombies. All of this talk has got me thinking, wow. Call of Duty Zombies has a lot of good cutscenes, and Cold War really has dog shit cutscenes. So we're going to be ranking every single cutscene from worst to best. This is going to take a while. I want to kill myself. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So the worst cutscene of all time is the Die Machine outro cutscene. It's literally the same fucking thing as an exfil. This cutscene is a joke. It has nothing to do with the storyline. It is literally the four characters leaving on a helicopter. Shame on you, Treyarch, for making this cutscene. Now, the next one is Classified Outro. Now, Classified's outro was really cool for the story, but this thing literally looked like it took no effort. It's a prison cell with like no background, no atmosphere building. It's literally just like a cage in an empty room, and like the lighting's off. And this whole cutscene, just like, come on. It could have been so cool, but it just felt like it was missing something. Now, coming up next, we have the Alpha Omega intro cutscene. Fuck you, Alpha Omega intro cutscene. You're so anticlimactic. You're not a cutscene. You're a trailer that they put in front of a map. Very, very sad. Shame on you. Now we have the Dead of the Night intro and outro. I'm just going to put them together because I couldn't care less about the Dead of the Night storyline. Now these cutscenes are very, very cool, and they're made like movies, and I honestly love how they did it, but they're prequel storyline, cutscenes, and I just don't love them that much. Next, we have the 9 outro cutscene. Now, it's just not exciting. It's not really that cool. It's whatever. 9's outro. Who really cares, And then we have the Voyage of Despair outro cutscene, which is just nothing, They could have done some cool stuff. They could have prevented the Titanic from happening, but no, they're bad people. They just flee the ship with an evil guy. And next we have Voyage's intro, which is just Shadows of Evil 2.0, but it's not even cool. Next we have the 9 intro cutscene. I mean, it's just whatever, man. These Chaos maps really just had the most whatever cutscenes ever. And then Ancient Evil's intro is next, really just anticlimactic again. And next we have Die Machine's intro. Now, I really don't like when Call of Duty takes trailers and makes them intro cutscenes to maps. It's not cool. It's not cute. I mean, Die Machine, literally, the intro is fucking a trailer that we saw months ago, like before it came out. I just don't get it. And then Firebase Z's outro is next. Now, this outro was actually really cool, but to me, it was a little bit messy, and it was just Sam coming with all the Primus character stuff. Nothing too insanely cool. I mean, these cutscenes are really just not as exciting as they used to be. There's no emotion. It's just like, oh, that's kind of cool. Then you forget about it. Next, we have Buried's intro. Now, I love Buried's intro because it's just cool. It's iconic. It's actually one of the only good cartoon-style intros and outros we've ever seen. Now, next we have Togger Toad intro cutscene. It's cool. The art style's whatever, but the storyline here just excites me, and I do think it's cool. And then next we have the Togger Toad outro cutscene. Now, I know this is the ending of the zombie storyline, but it's just so anticlimactic in a way. Like, who wants to see a story where literally all of the characters die? I get killing a character for shock value or to make the story work in a perfect way, but killing off everyone is literally gut-wrenching and depressing. It's not even like, oh, that was such a dope twist. It's like, we followed these fucking characters for 10 years just for them to all to fucking die for 2 kids I couldn't give less of a shit about. Why? I don't know. Next, we have Alpha Omega's outro. I actually really appreciate this outro cutscene. It's so cool. It's a cool twist. We see Maxis die again, rip my boy, and we see the kids in a more exciting manner than they did in the Togger Toad outro cutscene. I don't know. Alpha Omega was cool because it had all 8. It had Ultimus and Primus, and it was just a cool storyline, dude. BO4 just had a cool storyline. That's it. Next, we have Classified's intro. This intro did something different. It was cool, but I wouldn't watch it more than once or twice. After you see it, you're like, oh, whatever. Next, we have Die Rise's intro. It's just iconic. I don't even know what to say, dude. Next, we have Durazen Draw's intro, which is just whatever, dude. It's cartoon style. It's just kind of ugh. Next, we have Nocturtone's intro cutscene. This shit is dope. It's iconic. It's Nazi zombies, baby. Next, we have Call of the Dead's intro cutscene. I love this intro cutscene with all my heart, and I think it's really, really cool, but I think everything above it is just a little bit cooler. Next, we have the 5 intro cutscene. Absolutely iconic. JFK, Fidel Castro, the other 2 people that I can't remember their names. Absolutely badass cutscene. Someone is breaking in. Next, we have the Shadows outro cutscene. Now, it's literally like 10 seconds long. That's why it's low. It was a really cool twist, and I fucking love this outro cutscene. Richtofen coming out of nowhere to take that summoning key was so cool. Next, we have the Zetsubou no Shima intro. I'm sorry, I don't speak Japanese. So iconic. I love this intro cutscene. Wouldn't trade it for anything. It's such a cool way to go into a map. Next, we have the Mob of the Dead intro cutscene. So fucking badass. These characters are so cool. Just a great, iconic cutscene. Next, we have the Shadows of Evil intro. More iconic lines. Hey you, it introduces every character so cool. I love this Shadows intro cutscene. It'll always be buried deep in my soul. Next we have the Rise and Dry outro cutscene. Now we pretty much have all the BO3 cutscenes coming up next, because like DE, Zet, and Garrod are kind of all the same outro. Like they're emotional, they're cool, but they kind of do the same thing. So DE's outro is where Dempsey dies. Then we have Zetsubo's outro where Takio dies. And then we have Garrod's where Nikolai dies. And that was pretty much it for the BO3 outros. I mean, they're not even crazy or that cool. Like they are what they are, and they're pretty self-explanatory. Next, we have the giant intro cutscene. I just remember the day this came out. It was absolutely iconic. Seeing old Richtofen die to young Richtofen, like this shit was shocking. This was the first time we saw a next-gen cutscene. The Giants intro just took it to the next level. And next we have Garrod's intro cutscene. Oh my god, it's so good. I appreciate this intro so much, man. I just remember the day this came out. It was so cool. We saw fucking Mech Nikolai. It was to the fucking Ace of Spades. This whole intro was just so badass. Next we have Revelations intro, which is just, oh my god. If you're a storyline guy, this shit is beautiful. This piano just hits. Monty's commentary just hits. The entire thing just fucking hits, man. Next we have Revelations outro cutscene. Now this shit just made me feel empty. It's such a good cutscene. It really wraps up BO3 in you know, the way it should have been wrapped up. It's a little anticlimactic how it's just a cycle, but it's cinematically beautiful. Next we have Blood of the Dead's intro. Crazy twist, great graphics, lovable characters, fucking gut-wrenching story. And then we have Blood of the Dead's outro. Literally the most emotional I can get over a zombies storyline cutscene. That's it. This is the most I'll ever feel for COD Zombies, is watching Richtofen get fucking drained slowly. This shit hurt my heart. I felt so bad for this man. Next we have Origins intro cutscene. So fucking iconic. The introduction to our Primus crew. Oh my god, the music, the atmosphere, the everything. The way this intro is just absolutely perfect. And finally, we got through every single cutscene. I know this actually didn't take too long. I did this really quick, but it's because this list is so fucking long. So finally, we have the Origins outro cutscene. I mean, what else could I say, man? Absolutely iconic. Wouldn't trade it for anything. This shit hurt my stomach so bad when we saw it. I'm like, really? We're just toys the whole time? No, we got plot twisted, but holy shit, Origins outro, completely fucking just, oh my god. So if you guys enjoyed today's quick, short, long video, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe. Let me know if you like these quicker tier lists. I mean, this shit was a very long list, and I could have sat here for an hour talking about it, but I'd rather just do it quick. If this is too quick for you guys, just let me know, please, down below. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.